In my experience, I know a lot of people who left the faith. They were in church when they were young, and they've left the faith, and I've been able to talk to a few of them. And what I found is that there is, or at least in my experience, there's been a rise in which is positive, in a denial of materialism, where many of them became atheists, and now they're denying materialism, but instead of returning to theism, they're going into a type of pantheism or panentheism. And not because of the Eastern religions, though, but because of certain interpretations of quantum physics, of their Cerber effect and things like that. And they say there must be a mind behind all these things. But instead of returning to, well, God, they're turning to this kind of pantheistic view. And maybe you could speak on how you can engage with that.
I can't speak to the mind-body questions that are raised here because that's not my area of specialization. For that, you need to talk to my colleague, J.P. Moreland, who does philosophy of mind. But I can tell you that this is a gross misuse of quantum mechanics. Any attempt to use quantum physics to justify a person-relative subjectivist view of the world is quite wrong. The fact is that there are at least 10 different physical interpretations of the mathematical equations of quantum mechanics, and some of these are just as deterministic as Newtonian mechanics. The subjective relativistic view is just one possible interpretation, and there's no evidence that it's the right one, that it's in its favor. The fact is that scientists really don't know what the correct physical interpretation of quantum mechanics is. They know to do the equations, you run the numbers, you get the results and predictions. But as Richard Feynman says, if anybody tells you that he understands quantum mechanics, then you know that he's lying.